They're chaotic and they're myopic. And that is the crucial issue. And if we're talking here, that's the crucial issue. And if we're talking here about thinking points and how to frame the issue, you have to zoom out of this. It's not, the issue is not what happened in the last 3 weeks with Iran. And when I said what Iran should have been aborted a long time ago, that's a half joke, because I think the essence of the issue is that Iran has been at war with the US since 1979. When it seized the embassy in Tehran and held the staff hostage for months and months and months, that is an act of war. If you seize an embassy, that is an act of war, and the US did not treat it like that with the Carter regime. And I was alive, I was 9 years old but I remember on TV the hostages being paraded on TV almost every day, and the utter atmosphere of defeat that the US, what can we do about this? And what you could have done is viewed it as an act of war and go in and end Iran, the regime in Iran at that time. And this was the inception of what I call Islamic totalitarianism. And that was particularly Islamic totalitarianism. So a regime that now animates the whole of the region, both in terms of funding terrorism, but much more significantly in showing that this ideal of an Islamic regime where all of the law, it's a totalitarian, but it particularly, it's a religious totalitarian regime. They give inspiration to this movement that Islam can seize political power and thumb its nose at the West. And they declared America the great Satan. And if you go through the history, there's been all kinds of attacks that they've been behind against US bases in the Middle East. And I mean, there's a whole host of things. They viewed themselves at war with Americans since then, and we did not view them as that. And I think if we had done something about Iran in 1979, 9/11 would not have happened. And in Rand's view, which I agree with completely, was that she said, if we didn't march on Tehran in the first few days after they seized the embassy, we can't do anything. We can't do anything good, and it will take us decades to live this down. And I think she's been prophetic about that, but she understood the principle at stake, that you've declared to them that we don't really take our self-defense seriously, and we don't really care if a country attacks us. And that's so emboldened Iran. And that's the context for thinking about what is going on today. But it's that this is a long-standing war. It's not what has happened in the last 3 weeks.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to never miss a video.